Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. So we're kicking off the day the right way. We're going to check in with the Apex Protection Project's Ambassador Pack. This is all exciting. They will be live with a Q&A right after this presentation. Steve, Paula, take it away.
Welcome to Sedona Wolf Week Day 2, 2020. If you're just joining us for the first time, I'm Paula.
I'm Steve.
And we're Apex Protection Project. We're a 501c3 nonprofit wolf and wolf dog rescue and advocacy organization in California. And we're also the co-founders of Sedona Wolf Week, along with our good friends at Plan B to Save Wolves. Now, if you joined us yesterday, you got a little bit of an inside look behind the scenes of Loki and Thor, two of our pack members, when they were what we call tadpoles. We rescued them when they were tiny babies. Now today, we want to share something that we do every single morning. We go hiking. We'll either go on 1, 2, 3. He goes on. He's crazy. He goes on so many hikes. But the reason why is because we try to get all of our pack members out on the hill, hiking, running, and having fun to get their exercise. And so we want to take you along today on one of those hikes, and Steve is going to lead us.
Yeah, so this week in our check-ins, we're going to give you inside views of everything that we do here. And if you've been here before and you've been on a hike, then you kind of have seen this before. But a lot of people don't get to experience what we see every morning and what we do with these guys. So this morning, we decided to put cameras on. I have a GoPro, and Paula and Betty have cameras with them, phones with them. And you're going to kind of get a perspective of all of us. Now, the hike is usually about 45 minutes long. We have edited this down to 13 minutes for obvious reasons. But afterwards, we'll be back for a Q&A. But I just want you to experience what we experience and see the wonder that these animals have every day on the hill. And we hike them off leash. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how we got to that, because it's not easy to hike a wolf dog off leash. Anyone who has a wolf dog will probably understand. It's not easy to hike any dog off leash. It's taken a lot of time, but we feel that we want to give them the kind of freedom that they really deserve, because, you know, we can't set them free, unfortunately. So we want to give them the next best thing. So enjoy the hike, and we'll be back in 13 minutes for a live Q&A.
Let's go.
Everybody leashed up? All right, here we go. And the way that we train our guys off leash is actually the same as we train our guys on leash. We teach them to walk. They don't have to walk right next to us. We just don't want them dragging us. We tell them to stay close. We tell them to wait. Stay close. Wait is when they're pulling too much and you need them to wait for you. And then we do the same thing again on a 30-foot leash until they get used to the commands. I'm whistling to let the coyotes know, or any critters that might be hanging out in the valley here, that we're coming and to run away. Because quite honestly, we don't want these guys chasing after coyotes or anything else. We want to keep them in sight. Okay. So we call this the playing field, named after the fact that this is where they first start to play and run around. And you can pretty much see the whole valley inside here. So it's a good place to let them go. Okay. Are we ready? Okay, buddy, leash off. 1, 2, 3, go! Wow. Good job, Betty. Gentle Loki. Up. Well, exactly what we don't want him to do. It's a rabbit. Oh, it's a squirrel. Come on, Selena, this way. Come on, Riggs. Loki, come.
Loki, come.
Loki, come. Riggs, come.
Selena, come.
Loki caught a rabbit the other day, and now he's just Mr. Hunter. Come on, let's go. It was a good try.
Wait. Calm down. Good come. Yes, Loki.
So they get rewarded
Okay, this way, guys. This way.
every time they
Yes.
do a positive behavior, i.e. come.
Loki. Yes.
You're gonna hear us saying yes, good this way, good come. We always use good and then what they've done, so they know, rather than just good boy, good girl, very general. So good come, so they know they got rewarded for coming. Good this way, so they know what this way means. We can point and walk, and they will actually walk that way.
Good. Stay close, guys. Good. Yes.
And like I said, the only times that they're a little hesitant to come back is when they're chasing something like that. And that's just their nature. You can't fight that. We just gotta work with it. If anyone was to ask me what my favorite thing about Apex is, it would be this. Having the ability to give them as close to freedom as we possibly can. You know, they are all captive bred and sold as exotic pets. They cannot be released into the wild. One, it's illegal, and two, they just wouldn't really function well in the wild. Riggs, in fact, was living wild for a short time, and he was a dumpster diver, and that's how he got caught in people's backyards. So this gives us the opportunity to give them freedom. Good, stay close, guys. So I'm actually marking a behavior. Yes, good, stay close. I didn't ask them to do anything, but they were staying close of their own accord. You notice that all of us use exactly the same terms. Stay close. Good come, leave it, this way. The whole team is trained on the same language. And this is what we want. We want them to have fun, feel a little wild, sniff around. Not crazy about them chasing stuff, but as long as they don't catch it, that's okay. And if they do, well, we have to live with it. And Riggs is rolling, probably in coyote poop. They love getting the stinky smells on them. All right, guys, come on. So we are at the top of the hike. Amazing up here, beautiful view. This is one of my favorite times of the day. Getting up early in the morning, getting these guys out, connecting with nature, bonding with them. We do this hike every morning, and we hope to get every pack member out. We try to do as many hikes as we can, usually 2 to 4, so that everybody gets their day up here. They do this hike every morning like it's the first time they've ever done it. Smelling the smells like they've never smelt them before, marking every bush like they've never marked it before. Every day is brand new to them. And it reminds me every morning that we have so much to learn from these magnificent creatures. Imagine getting up and making every morning completely fresh and new. Living each day like it's the first day or the last. They are truly magical. So we're going to put these guys on the 30-foot leashes just to keep them safe on the way down the hill. We don't want them seeing a horse or a cat or a dog or a person in their backyard and going running over to them. So just out of respect for our neighborhood and to be safe with these guys, we're going to put them on 30-foot leashes now. She's still learning to drink out of a pack. Let Riggs show you. There you go. We taught all of our guys to drink out of a water pack. That way we don't have to bring a water bowl with us. And we give them a little bit of water every now and then on the hike. Wrigley, come, please. Wrigley, come. Come here. Mishan. Good. Hi, not you. Hi. Hello. Well, you're a goofball. I remember when you were shy and you wouldn't let anybody touch you. Yeah, remember that? You're just a goober. Mr. Riggs, can I borrow Riggs, please? Hold on. Wrigley, come. Wrigley, come. Come, please. I know, I love you too. Okay, yes, you can have a treat for coming, but I need you to put your weight. Leash. Hold on, leash on. Good, very good. Very good. Okay, that's a good wolf right there. Wait, Riggs. Good. See how he waited when he got to the end of the leash. That's a very good wait. Stay close. What do we call this, Paula? We call it the umbilical cord. It's like holding hands. We teach it.
We're not walking them, they're not walking us. It's we're holding hands, and it's with mutual respect, which is why they love being leashed, because they know that they're going to have fun.
This is a little coyote path. We sometimes bump into the coyote right about here, so I'm guessing he was here this morning, and Riggs can smell him. They tend to run around on this part of the hill or on this pathway. All right, buddy, come on, let's go. Leash off. I love it when they do the biggest mouth thing. They open their mouths really wide and put them together. My mouth's bigger. Right? Look at that happy face.
So you're going to get your chance to Q&A with the Apex Protection Project shortly. We're going to go back to the reel, show you some fun Wolfie stuff. We hope you enjoyed the presentation so far. We had a little connection with the mics that we're having some issues with. We're working through as we take on this epic show this week. We're doing the very best we can here. We will be back with you very shortly. Until then, enjoy the reel. Okay, let's figure this out. She's on. These were not on earlier.
But really, this should just be hearing her as a Zoom call, and that should be transferring it through the speakers into here. Is it muted here?
We're always muted here, though.
I don't think so.
Yes, we are. I know we are. I muted us all day yesterday. Do we need to change that, I guess?
Well, we